the feedback for the Art of Living session. I'll just post the link there in the chat box. We had a very nice presentation by Mr. Vamsi Krishna. And then we will also take the overall feedback on the FDP. So these two links I'm just posting on the chat box. So here we go. This is the link for the Art of Living sessions. They were really on time. Yeah, Mr. Hemant is also there. Welcome him. Thank you, Hemant, for joining us again. Now, I know you are under tremendous pressure for time, but you have accommodated our request. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor. My pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, this is the link for the feedback on the Art of Living sessions. And what we have done in the Art of Living is also very, very unique. What am I presenting? Okay, I'll stop that presentation. Very, very unique in the sense that most of the other programs of this nature, they're just doing one session on a day and then closing it. But we wanted to give it every day half an hour, because some of you who would be inspired by that would continue to practice, at least 4 days. If you do it, hopefully it will stay with you, and some of you would start practicing them, and hence they also accepted our request, and we just provided that half an hour. And they're such wonderful people. They just came on time and finished everything on time. That was really, really great and excellent about them. And those who want to continue your journey with your Art of Living, you can get in touch with them. And the people who we have seen actually are very, very senior trainers and experts in the Art of Living training department. So we normally don't get such senior people, but we are fortunate, and I thank all of them in their absence, but I will be writing to them in any case. That is the first. The second one is we also need to submit a feedback from my perspective, from the organized perspective, on the overall program of the FDP. Every day you've been giving the feedback, but apart from that, we have to give overall feedback of this program. So I'll be sharing with you the link for that overall feedback as well right now. Please give it, because that's also very important from their from the AICTE perspective. Yeah. We have to submit it from the host institution side on their website. And here we go. I am putting the link out there, and you can start filling it. Yeah, test is over. Now we don't talk anymore about test. It's all gone. Over. Whatever has happened has happened. So just fill that right now, so that I don't have to trouble you later on. Yeah, even while you are giving the feedback there, I am going to post one more Mentimeter, menti.com link there. You can also give your responses to that. These are all the things that we need for various, either the organizational or the AICT purposes. So, and immediately after that, we will start your feedback on the program, because I've requested specially Mr. Hemant to come and join us, because we would all like to hear you together. Let me tell you that they are not just resource persons. Mr. Hemant and Mr. Sayantan are just not the resource persons. They were actually my collaborators, and they're a part of this. What we have spoken to you in the last few days, literally, we have implemented the process. We have had several rounds of meetings, several discussions, and iterations by iterations, and finally what we have experienced is a collective effort of all the three of us. It's not just one person or anything like that. And their contribution is immense in this entire program. So while I keep posting the Mentimeter menti.com link, so I request some of you to give your feedback to us, and towards the end of your feedback, I would then request Mr. Hemant and Mr. Sayantan also to provide their feedback. So you can start. Be brief. We would like as many people as to give the feedback, so that we get to understand your perspective.
So this AICFAI link is asking for login credential.
Which one? Which link is that, sir?
AICFAI you just posted, na? AICFAI.
No. I am not posting. No. AICFAI, I am not asking you to do anything now. That is a private thing you have to do later on.
Okay. Sorry, and thank you.
Bhaskar sir, can I put forward one point here?
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I attended the FDP sessions, which were there from 2:30 to 5 o'clock in a very good manner, because that was my office timings and I had this permission from my director. But post 5, it was, I admit, not possible for me to attend these sessions as honestly as I could by, till 5 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Right now we are taking the feedback from the while the feedback is being given by somebody, others can do the Mentimeter filling. Menti.com, you go to that link and.
So can I give the feedback?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Sunil wants to give the feedback. Yeah, let's listen to it.
So, first of all, I'm thankful to Atal, Tank Limp, and even ICFAI. But major contribution must be by Professor Bhaskar Rao, Mr. Shantan, and Mr. Hemant. Not only they took us the journey of design thinking the module, but they also allowed us to collaborate, learn from the peer, these things experiences, and also give us feedback on our various stages. They also allowed us, to put any query even during their session. Thank you once again, and forward to be remain in touch with you for this or any other matter going. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening. Yeah, sorry. Good evening, my.
Hello, good evening. This is Padmanabhan.
Yes,
Sir,
Mr.
yeah, I have to tell something like this is my second FDP on design thinking I am attending. Okay, in the Atal platform, I had attended one more, and my experience when compared to what happened in the previous is that the last one, the sessions were good, there were interactions, but there was no hands-on experience. So what happened here is now I am pretty confident that I can just design a course and deliver it into the classroom. Maybe I can make my student work and I can actually build upon. And this is what the takeaway I will be having after this session. And kudos to the whole team, to Bhaskar Rao sir, Hemanji and Franji. Thanks a lot. And I always request you that your help. I may need your help in future. So when I design a course and when I deliver, maybe in the content part or maybe as a resource person, I may in need of you. So I hope your cooperation. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the nice Fridays.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening. My name is Dr. Kedar Shukla, and I am from Vapi, Gujarat. Bhaskar sir, Sayantan sir, Hemant sir, thank you very much. First and foremost, we did not even realize when 5 days passed off, because it was, more a practical exposure experience. And after a long time, I could see people working at night and submitting assignments. And the most surprising thing was 2:30 a.m. Bhaskar sir was also alive, active, and acknowledging that. So that was kind of amazing experience. We could really see that you all three have put up lots of hard work in designing the course by itself and the delivery mechanism by itself. So thank you very much. Wonderful journey, superb experience, and we'll stay in touch with you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is Archana from VNR Vijayati, Hyderabad, sir. We are actually having a design course for the engineering students, and which we are doing since 2018, sir. And there are few faculties we have undergone an online course from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, sir, and it was in collaboration with Sloan School of Singapore University. So yeah, there was that the stuff they covered was almost literally same there, but what I found was the approach you had was very, very practical, sir, very practical. And that was the best thing what I thought about this one. And really thanks to you, sir, and Sayan Mukherjee sir and all others who were there as the resource person. Really indeed new insights I got about the design thinking course, sir. Thank you, sir. It was a great course. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. A few others. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. My heartfelt thanks to the whole panel here. I think in the Indian context of design thinking, what Mr. Mukherjee, Santan Mukherjee, how the way he was very passionate, the way he explains things, and it rubs off on the listeners also. At this age, you start feeling enthusiastic about doing things. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And Professor Rao, you with your calm and cool composure and the way, you are carried on the session all these days, I think we all were very, streamlined into the workshop. And I must admit, I couldn't really attend at times in between because of my work pressures. I returned back at around 5:30. But then I am not an expert in design thinking, but yes, the way it has been explained, I somewhere feel that it gels with my mindset somewhere, and I am a person who can do things in this area. So I would look forward to Sir Rao sir and Mukherjee sir for your able guidance in case I'm looking forward. I'm designing a course and want to publish some papers also. So thank you so much. Thank you. Gratitude.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah,
My name is Manotosh Havla. Yeah, I'm from Bombay. Probably I am the oldest student in the class, 63 years, young person, 63. And I have attended many programs on design thinking. One of the very, very specialties that this program has the participants cool, lot many trouble, questions, and I want to thank Professor Rao, especially another reason is that he had allowed me to enter in the class being a non-registered person. And I see that design thinking is becoming very much demanded, rather essential part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Today I attended a program by Chai Mumbai that is on making world-class product services. Exactly, they are talking design thinking, and I am connected with many other universities also, and I suggest them also take your path of such intensive discussion. This is, I think, very, very effective than the too much presentation and PowerPoint talk or the one-sided talk.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. A few words.
Yes, Mr.
May I?
Mr. Manikandan, yes.
Yes, actually, if I have to use metaphors to explain this session and the resource persons, I would say Mr. Hemant sowed the seed. He sowed the seed and he created the interest in design thinking. And then Professor Rao and Mr. Mukherjee had watered it and made it into a big tree. That's what I would say. I would say with Professor Rao is the water, which is a very important component, and Mr. Sayantan as the sunlight. So we all now have a very grown-up tree in everybody's mind, that is design thinking. And one thing, what very important takeaway points from this is some 20 years ago, I am in the industry past 25 years. From 20 years ago, you can survive with the knowledge you have. But the important takeaway in this session is that you need to reskill yourself. All of us have to reskill ourselves. And one of the very important skills required in this 20 to 30 is design thinking, which gives us a very structured approach to solve problems. And definitely, sirs, we will apply this in our life. And a special thanks to Professor Bhaskar Rao. At this age, your commitment and working long nights and helping us and taking it in a very structured way. I personally benefited from your EQ session because I still face certain problems in certain environments where there is no honesty or some things. But EQ, that told me, your session told me that EQ is required more to me, and I will take the books you recommended. I am aware of the basic classic ones of Daniel Goleman, but I will go to the sites you mentioned and I will see where I can improve this. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else would like to speak?
Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Shahima Hamid from Banastali Vidyapith. So I'd first of all just like to thank Dr. Rao for giving the opportunity. So I met Dr. Rao in 2018 at the conference that was organized at the University of Hyderabad. And ever since then, I've always been looking out for new courses and something to expand learning. So I feel design thinking, that is something, it is the need of the hour, and many business schools are also bringing it into their curriculum. So I think this has come at a very opportune time. And thank you so much, sir, for a very well-structured course content. So today I feel confident that if I have to teach a course on design thinking, I will be able to do justice to it. Thank you so much for sharing all the PPTs, and a special thanks to all the other participants also. One thing I really loved about this, the entire program, was the interactive sessions where all our assignments, the presentations, it gave all the other participants more perspective and better insights as to how to develop personally. So overall, it's a great experience, and so we really look forward to more courses and FDPs that are designed specially by you. Thank you so much, sir. It's an honor to meet, and I hope we keep up the association. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. This is Prakash Rao from Adishjari Institute of Technology, Chikmagalur. The brainstorming session of design thinking and brainstilling sessions of art of living, and as well as empathetic handling of sessions by Bhaskar Rao sir, and inclusive sessions of Sayantan sir, and all the speaker and the resource persons really made this workshop wonderful. Really, we learned a lot from these sessions. As an INCN, that means I would like to say we learned that I think there should be a zero ego attitude to learn. So every participant of these sessions are having that kind of learning attitude. That's the most important feature for the success of this workshop. I would like to thank the organizers and as well as the Atal for this wonderful session. Thanks for giving the opportunity to participate in this event, sir. Bhaskar Rao sir, special thanks to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Can I say something, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, good evening, all. First of all, I must congratulate Professor Bhaskar Rao, Mr. Sayantan, and Mr. Hemant for having crafted such a beautiful program on a virtual platform, which is as engaging and as challenging as a real MDP. Because I'm in this corporate world as a HR professional for last 37 years, and also a visiting faculty to most of the B schools of Tier 2 and Tier 1 in the country. And I'm also a professional trainer, coach, and mentor. And I was wondering that how can one really engage people and make them learn something deeply. So this is a real example and a case study for me. And I, being a part of this program, have learned a lot of my concepts, ideas, though we have been doing a lot of things in practice, but now I can clearly correlate between the concept, the theories, the models, the processes, the tools, all of you have explained. And especially the thing of meeting the East with the West, those kind of Satya, all those kind of things, to those process steps by Hemant in the beginning. So that was really amazing. I must, and the kind of energy, calm, compose, and serenity on your face, Professor Rao, and the kind of tenacity and hard work and burning midnights, all to make this program a success. My hats off to you. And thank you once again to all the participants also, irrespective of their challenges, and especially the ladies with managing the children, the house, and attending the orientation programs and this faculties, what I could hear in during interactions. Hats off to you. And that shows the kind of gender inclusivity we are talking about. Thank you all. And it has been a tremendous experience for me. Thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if anybody else wants to give feedback, please. You don't have to say the good things, bad things. If there's any bad thing, you can also be sharing that. We are professionals. We are open.
Jain sir.
Sir, can I speak?
Ma'am, you may please.
Sir, I'm
yes,
from Karnataka, sir. I'm working with VTU as assistant professor in MBA department. It was really fantastic, sir. Only thing is that you have told that tell some bad points also. The bad point is that only time, sir. After 5:30, we could get some difficulty to attend the classes. Some of the classes we missed out. That one drawback was there in this FDP. Apart from that, one thing I have believe in my career, sir, because I am a teacher, I must have to understand what is the role of teacher. And that way I have understood that we teachers should create interest in the subject. That what your FDP has done, sir. That's the greatest, the achievement you have done from this FDP. You have created interest in design thinking. Definitely, sir, I have understood PU aspect. In future, definitely my the future research will be on that one only. That what I wanted to share with you all. Thank you, one and all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, the time part is, generally a problem for all of us, I think. But when there is a passion, all the other things are what is it? Some of you are saying, I sent you at 2:30 in the night because I promised you I had to send it. I couldn't have gone to the bed without sharing those PPTs with you. Before that, a lot of things have to be done. All that I finished and then shared. Then only I had to, sleep for a couple of hours. It's a commitment. It's a passion. It is what we want to give. It is. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the sake of the society, for our fraternity, for our teachers. So that is the biggest satisfaction. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, one more thing. Actually, Professor Pradeep session was also very useful. So I spoke to our campus director to conduct a session of Professor Pradeep. So is it possible to get his contact so all the faculty in our campus can benefit?
I will share. I will share.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Sir, just to add on to that, I'm sure since all of us are in the teaching and the academics, we all know how research is such an important part. So I feel that we can use this forum to form better research collaborations also. So, sir, I would request if we could maybe if you'd share the details of all the participants, we can reach out to each other then.
I, for one, Shahima, Habib ma'am, I'm ready to do a collaboration with you as we did now.
Yes. It was a pleasure working with you, ma'am. I think
Yeah,
that's one
thanks,
great,
ma'am.
one great thing about this forum is that we meet people of such diverse backgrounds. So we can, actually put our heads together and synergize.
Absolutely. I subscribe to Dr. Shahina and Dr. Manmeet. I think, sir, we already are on a FDP group which you have made. Maybe for the resource people detail, if you could put it on the group, I think that is what we are missing. Rest, we are already on the WhatsApp group. We can reach each other.
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree.
Noted. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Any other person wants to speak?
So Deepa here.
Yes, Deepa ma'am, please go ahead.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure actually to have attended this session of FDP. This is my fourth FDP at the Atal platform. And one of the main inputs that I have actually wanted to gain from was design thinking. And I think I have selected the right course from the Atal Academy. And I'm thankful to the whole team of the resource persons to have actually evolved such a good program with a hands-on session. Thank you, and I appreciate all your efforts in bringing this up to all of us. Thank you very much. One request to you was that if you could have had one more session or probably a half-an-hour extension for Mr. Pradeep's session. Many of the slides were actually, pushed off because he did not have much of a time to actually do that. So that could have been much more better. If not, it's also fine. Not that actually it was, but it was something engaging, and I would be very happy if you shared us the PPT. Thank you very much. Thank you, great FDP.
Okay. Thank you. Noted. Let's see, ma'am. I think some of these loose ends I'll have to tie up after this program is over. Last 5 days, it's just no time to look back. Therefore, some of these things, even if I wanted to do it, I could not have done it. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
I just there's some issue with my mic. As always, it keeps playing up. I just wanted to thank everyone for the session. As I mentioned yesterday, this is the second design thinking course. The first one I had done on Coursera which was also pretty good, but it was from Dr. Jane Litka, one of the process models that you talk about. It's an asynchronous course, and she talks about what works and what wows and things like that. But I think the Indian context was missing completely in that course, and I really appreciate the efforts that you have taken along with your collaborators, Mr. Sayantan and Mr. Hemant, to sort of bring together the sort of Indian context. I mean, the Indian context is obviously seen when you write emails at 2:30 in the morning. But apart from that, the examples is something that was very helpful, and actually hands-on exercise to do those courses was something that was really very helpful. So thank you for that. I work along with Mr. Manikandan, and I'm glad that he has grown a design thinking tree in our campus. So I look forward to plucking some really good fruits from that from your tree, Professor Manikandan. So thank you once again.
Definitely, Rahul. Definitely. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Rahul. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can I say? This is Dr. Kavita Kanabar, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. After being in touch with the oldest, I'm the most sickest person of this entire gang. Let me tell you, I did not have, that energy to see the videos or to listen to other stuff. But, while I was lying down, the way you all have explained was tremendous. The people around me were also sitting and, they were listening to you, especially for you and Mr. Mukherjee. They understood the different process. Oh, this is the way, the way you all have explained with examples. A common man was able to understand. It was such a wonderful, enriching session, sir. Thank you so much for accommodating me, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, anybody else? If you're all done, then I would request my collaborators to speak. So maybe we can start with Mr. Hemant. The floor is yours. Thanks to all the participants for sharing your valuable feedback, appreciation, and your connectivity with the program. We have really not been separated from this program for the last 5 days. Everybody was ingrained in that. So thank you so much. That is the best compliment that we could get. And now the floor is of Hemant.
Thank you, Professor Rao. Thank you, sir. I think I would like to first start with you yourself, for reaching out to me and making me a part of this program. Thanks for the opportunity. I would again like all the participants appreciated. I too would like to appreciate all the hard work that you have put in. I think the participants have seen, what you have done in these 5 days, but we have seen, working together in the past month and a half, the kind of energy that you have brought to this program. I think you have gone far above and beyond what was expected, as an FDP coordinator, not only teaching, but also thinking about how to engage all the participants even before the FDP itself started, before the 5 days started. So all the thought that you put in, the kind of questions that you wanted to engage the participants with, those are fantastic ideas. I truly appreciate, given the opportunity, to work with you. So, it was really great. Thank you so much, sir. To Sayantan, I would say, in the time that we have spent together, this is the first time we are meeting, we are collaborating, but it was, so seamless to collaborate with you. Like someone mentioned, right? Like there is no ego in this place, right? Look, so everyone is sort of contributing. I think again, Sayantan, you have gone far above and beyond. I truly regret that, I couldn't attend all of your sessions. Unfortunately, I was pulled away due to work commitments. And in fact, I wanted to handle more sessions as well as listen to what you had to teach and what Sir had to teach, and to listen to Mr. Professor Ramesh, I think, on human values. But unfortunately, I couldn't. I will go back and look at those YouTube, links and go through the program. And I was hoping to learn from you. I will learn from you and enrich my own experience. While designing the program, what I would like to say is that we had this apprehension. We had this apprehension that could we engage the participants on this online platform? I remember we were discussing, like, could we get engagement from 10 people? I think Sayantan, you had said this, and you were saying, like, okay, if 10 people engage, we are good. We would have some engagement. And this is where I would like to thank you participants. You did such a fantastic job. I think 70 plus, of you were there at any given point of time. So many of you have submitted assignments. And although I have, not been part of all the sessions, I have gone through your assignments as well. Thank you for the effort that you have put in. And like Sayantan was saying today, I had quietly joined for some time in the afternoon today. As he was saying, some of you could take these ideas and patent it. Some of these ideas can be taken to form a company, and you can do so many things. So it's really heartening that we were able to achieve some of these objectives as part of our program. And thanks for being such a great audience and participating in such an active manner. So I think that's it from me. Thank you so much. Over to you, Sanjay.
Thank you. Thank you, Hemant. I mean, this is really amazing. First of all, yes, rightly, as you rightly said, Hemant, for all of you, let me tell you that I always used to tell that this course itself hasn't made based on design thinking. Now I'll tell you a secret behind this, that where the first phase of design thinking, the empathy actually went. This is when Dr. Rao himself has started being part of different FDPs. Last few days, I remember that he used to come back and he used to say, I attended this FDP and this is the problem. Now, I have never been a part as a learner in an FDP. So I have always been the other side. So probably what I was thinking is more of what I have seen people doing, but I have never been there. And he actually been a part of not only one, he had been part of multiple FDPs, mainly towards the build-up of this FDP when we were designing. And he started jotting down things which probably now probably doesn't seem that very important, but actually they have, now I can see, has contributed huge. And the whole idea of how to come up with these assignments and all, yes, obviously it's a result of all this hard work that Professor Rao had put. So obviously it's an amazing work, and honestly I didn't personally know both Hemant and Professor Rao from before. I got connected to Professor Rao through Dr. Sainath, and then on I just knew him. And it's I would consider myself really lucky, because you don't get to you probably get a lot of people who are knowledgeable, but sharing the same principle, it's something which is rare, which is really rare. I have been part of quite a lot of FDPs, as I mentioned, but I always used to tell Professor Rao that the satisfaction that you get when you are actually interacting with your collaborators, with the participants, that I never got, because probably everything is stemmed down. Everything has how somebody who is creating the product, how passionately that person is creating it, reflects on the product itself. Now, what we are seeing, how much you have learned, like what Professor Manikandan spoke about the tree, that's the end product, right? It's so good because there is the creator who was doing it passionately. And again, hats off to Professor Rao on that. And Hemant, again, yes, Hemant, it's just reciprocate of what you just mentioned. It was really so easy for us to communicate things. There wasn't, I mean, it's difficult, right? First time you are meeting somebody, you are putting out your ideas, others putting their ideas. Now, there are possibilities of conflicts, of not matching principles. That's one big thing that I always think about. When you are working on something, you need to have the principles matching. Everybody wants the same thing. And this happened so brilliantly. So great for that. Coming to the participants, like, I mean, yes, this is something that I told before, that I was good enough if 10 people are talking, and if around in 10 of them, if 2-3 coming together at one time, this is good enough to give the others a feel that this is a busy FDP happening, so we also should be speaking. But the first time I put up, I remember probably the first slide where I asked you your views, and at the end of it, I said that, okay, fine, we will take one more and we'll move on. So it was surprising. It was surprising the way you all showed your energy. And honestly, Manmeet ma'am said that my energy was actually going to her. So honestly, that energy was coming to me through you, because the way you were so very passionate about doing things, and when you knew that assignment is not having any score, still, in the morning when I got from Professor Rao, there was this 70 odd assignments to take. I was thinking that maybe around 16, 17 assignments. We don't have to choose anything. We will just can have everybody up there. 70 assignments, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. The way you all have put all your effort together. Definitely, I am pretty sure that something great is going to come ahead. And I am very honest when I say that I see a lot of potential. I mean, it was a little unlucky that Neetu ma'am couldn't present today, but there was a brilliant idea that she actually came up with, which was power bank based charging of electric kettle. That was, I was not expecting that coming. So people have power bank and people have kettle. They are just getting together. So these are amazing things that has come out. So honestly speaking, I am there with you. So in case you are trying to come up with something on your own at the capacity of within your organization, or you go ahead and formulate your organization, don't miss out to let me know that you are doing it. I'll be very, very happy. Thanks to all of you. Over to you, Professor Rao.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Hemant and Mr. Sayanthan. It's a great thing. Let me share with you, dear friends, the secret. All three of us were strangers to each other about a month and a half ago. We were not knowing friends for some 1 decade or something like that. But I think the way we have gone about, and the chemistry has just matched just like that. And the way we have conducted several meetings even before the FDP has contributed to a lot of ideas. And the assignment, the pairing, all that, let me tell you, it was Sayanthan's, the Hemant's idea that has actually contributed. So we were thinking how to create groups, how to do this, how to do that. Then he said, why not pairs? And then we just caught onto that and worked on the idea. But finally, I think it has given us some good output. So thank you, Hemant, for giving such a brilliant idea. And thank you, Sayanthan, for sitting through the night and sifting through these presentations, and by morning coming out with some recommendations what to do and what not to do. I know it was tough. Last night I sent you around 12 o'clock or so, and second set I sent you around 1:30 in the night, like that. And yet, without any complaints, you were able to very, with a cool mind, look into them, and by 9:30 you were ready with your answers. And every day morning, one good thing that we have done was every morning we were discussing with each other. We were conversing with each other. We were exchanging thoughts about each one of you and how the program is going on. And that collaboration, cooperation, communication has really helped us. And this is really immensely satisfying that all of you have participated, all of you have contributed your thoughts. And one thing that satisfies me is at the end of all this, I can really see in this group of some 90, 100 participants, easily some 2-3 patents can come up in the near future, provided that you work with the same vigor and take it forward. And if that can happen in one workshop or one FDP like this, and if everybody works like this across the country, India will be far ahead of US or the China. I think that is the dream that we all have. And programs like this should inspire us. And then we in turn inspire students. So each one of you are the ambassadors of inspiration to the students. And if you carry that inspiration to the respective colleges and the offices that you're working, I think in the next 10 years, you will be the change agent, and we will be the change agents. Who will change? As Mr. Ramanchalla said, if we all work together, these 100 minds work together, we can change 1 million minds. I think that is the spirit with which let's work. And I immensely thank each one of you. For some of you are my friends known to me for several years, and they have been there and supporting all this program. But many of you are new to me, but you don't have to feel new to me anymore. Anytime you need any help from me or anything from Mr. Hemant or from Sayandan, we are just one phone call away. Please reach out to us, and we are there for you. And last but not the least, I will definitely thank my university administration, my university management, who have supported me in this program, our vice chancellor in the university, our dean, the directors, the heads of the departments, my faculty colleagues. Believe me, in the last few days, I had to literally put everything behind and then work only on this. I think everybody supported that. That's an amazing support that I've got, and I thank all of them. Our registrar is another person who has provided an enormous amount of support. Then Atal Academy, I think Atal Academy, I must tell you, if I see there is some transformation in India, this is what I've experienced. I always felt that Government of India is a sleeping, organization. But like Atal Academy, it is 24/7 they're working. Maybe because of the chairman of the AICTE, Mr. Sahasrabuddhe, or maybe the inspiration from the minister or the prime minister. I don't know where from the energy comes, but AICTE is now working 24/7. The way they are taking these programs forward, I think there is a clear vision, there is a clear commitment that they want India to be in the forefront of the emerging technologies and emerging knowledge frontiers. And most of you, a good number of you, are pretty young, and you will be the beneficiaries of that. You will reap the fruits of all this, provided you work with the same commitment in your respective areas. So once again, I thank you all for being such wonderful participants, but wonderful presenters. We couldn't take many more presentations, although we would have loved to do that because of the paucity of time. Each day about 15 we planned, and those were not based on any criteria, on a random basis. Some of them were good, some of them may not be so good, but each one had some perspective, some dimension, which from where we all learned. So, and let me tell you, let me share with you, from the beginning of this program, I never allowed this thought that I'm conducting this online. That is why I think your mindset is very, very important. I felt as if I'm conducting each class physically. I felt and experienced as if you are all sitting in front of me, and therefore it was seamless. And if this could be done in an FDP, it could be done anywhere else. We don't really require the physical classrooms anymore. As long as the technology supports you and seamless facilities are available to you, you can really conduct very, very effective programs, including some amount of group activities. It is only a matter of innovation. Sooner or later, most of us will be teaching several of our friends and colleagues and our students online. So with those few words, let me express my deepest gratitude to each one of you for being such wonderful, nice, participants in this program. And we continue our journey. But remember, design thinking is here to stay, and it will help you to grow professionally and also personally. Thank you once again, and wish you all the very best, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. So you all go home and enjoy with the family today without any, assignment or any hangover of FDP. Okay. So on that note, we will sign off. And if there's anything, we will get in touch with you for the completion of the rest of the process. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaskar.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay happy.
Thank you, one and all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bhaskar, sir. Thank you so much for the wonderful sessions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
you are
sir.
not.
I'll log out now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for accommodating this evening's time.
No problem, sir. Not at all. My pleasure. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dr. Rao, sir, when I submitted my response, it was
Sir, you are not audible. There is a lot of disturbance. There's a lot of disturbance. Hello.
Prabhat Dwivedi, am I audible, sir?
Now you are audible.
Yeah, actually, when I submitted it, it was no longer accepting my response.
Sir, I think it would have been saved. Maybe you can check that up and we will see it later on.
Okay, sir. So could you please confirm me after checking it later on?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for your efforts. Really, you people made it great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sir, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Sir, this certificate and our marks, it will be mailed to us on the registered email ID, sir? Is that how this thing closes?
No, it will come to you directly from the Atal Academy. What they will do is they'll send you a link, then you can download it. That's all from them. It is issued actually by the AICTE, and we are just represented as a host institution. Otherwise, it is a AICTE certification, Atal Academy certification.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. I'm taking your leave, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhaskar, sir. Thank you, Hemant, sir. I take leave now, sir. Good night.
God bless you, madam.
Stay safe, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. This is Swati here. And
Yes.
it's not only that I have learned design thinking, I have learned perseverance and calmness from you, sir. So,
Okay.
you and Simon, sir, for really being so patient and not leaving, learned how to basically manage an FDP too. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Nice to hear that. Yeah, thank you.
Sir Bhaskar, sir, thank you very much, sir.
Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Keep in touch. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. Yeah, sure.
So, thanks a lot for the deep learning experience and very enriching experience. It was all because of you that I could join, but believe me, it was wonderful. And the way you have conducted, Sayantan sir and Hemant sir and others, Pradeep sir, it was really wonderful experience. Thanks a lot for this experience.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. See you, sir.
Right, Sayantan, then we will also sign off.
Yes. Okay.
We will catch up, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will get in touch with each other and with Hemant also.
Sure. Okay.
So
bye-bye.
Now relax. You don't have to receive anything in the night today.
yeah. That's so good.
You will miss all this fun in the night today.
Yeah, I mean, we worked so much in the last few days. Now, if there is less work, we'll feel bad.
Yes.
Anyways, okay, nice interacting with all of you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.